This is an In Focus special report, The Independence of South Sudan. A new country emerges, the rewards and challenges South Sudan will face after Independence Day celebrations are over.
Hello and welcome to this special edition of In Focus, The Independence of South Sudan. I'm Ndimyake, Mwakalyelye. Vincent Makori is off today. Now, the citizens of South Sudan are just hours away from celebrating their long-awaited and hard-fought independence and becoming the world's newest nation. The streets of Juba are electric in anticipation of Saturday's big day. Tomorrow's Independence Day highlights are expected to include a military parade, the raising of the new flag of the Republic of South Sudan, and the signing of the transitional constitution by Salva Kiir, the country's first president. And joining us now on the phone from Juba, South Sudan, is VOA correspondent Gabe Joselow. Hello, Gabe.
Hello, Demi. How are you?
Fine. If you could just, first of all, paint a picture for us about the mood in Juba. It must be very, as we say, electric.
Oh, certainly it is. There's just so much excitement in the streets right now. It's funny. A lot of people have programmed their cell phones to play the brand new South Sudanese national anthem when it rings. So everywhere you go, you hear that playing in the streets. And for the young people, a lot of them tell you that they've never known a South Sudan without a time of violence. And so they're really looking forward to independence as a kind of new beginning.
Tell us about this new constitution, or the draft constitution that was just signed yesterday.
Yeah, there's a new constitution. It's for the transitional government, and it's a little bit controversial because it invests a lot of powers in the new President Salva Kiir. I just spoke with the U.S. Special Envoy to Sudan, President Lyman, about this constitution, and he said, well, it could go one of either two ways. Either it's a good thing that you're investing powers in somebody at this time when Sudan needs so much development and very strong leadership. But there is always the concern, or you can always run the risk of alienating any sort of opposition when you put so much power into one party. So the concern is that, well, maybe, hopefully, democratic values will not be compromised by the new constitution.
Now, of course, Mr. Lyman is the special envoy there for Sudan, and there's a whole U.S. delegation there, we know. Tell us about the other presence of heads of state, leaders from the continent who are obviously trying to be there tomorrow.
Oh, sure. Well, right now it's a very busy time. The streets are all blocked off because they're expecting, 3,000 dignitaries from around the world, including 30 African heads of state, including another controversial figure, Robert Mugabe from Zimbabwe, and then, of course, Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir. He's really been considered the enemy of the South for many people here for a long time, so it'll certainly be an interesting moment to see him standing there as they raise the South Sudanese flag for the first time on Saturday.
Gabe, I know you've just been there a few days, but obviously we've been hearing about the construction taking place to prepare for this big day. How would you evaluate things as they stand? Is everything in order?
Well, as much in order as they can be. Juba is not a very big city, and it certainly lacks in development. There aren't a whole lot of paved roads. But every day you see out in the streets teams of people who are cleaning the sidewalks. Other people are painting the curbs, getting it ready in celebration. And so they're really doing the best they can. Also, security is very, very tight. There are police forces everywhere. They've banned small cars from the road, actually. So the only cars you see now are these Land Cruisers and trucks that are typically used by the government, by NGOs, and the press, of course.
Well, Gabe, thank you so much for that update. I'm sure we'll be getting back to you next week. That's Gabe Joselow reporting for VOA from Juba in South Sudan.